Oh, well. Anybody here? Anybody? Anybody? A viewer? Viewer? Just hang on.
Trying to run audio and video at the same time, which I
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Huh? No. Oh, car still over here? Well, anybody in here? I can't tell because there's, YouTube's better idea to not let you.
I tried. She won't get up.
No,
I asked.
she's upstairs. I need to get her up.
It doesn't show how many people here, so I don't know how many people here, if anybody's even here. So if somebody comments, I have no idea. So, what if anybody's in here? Has anybody heard from Junkyard? Kind of worried. His daughter was in the hospital yesterday. Don't know if she's okay or not. Yeah, Junior?
Funny, I kept trying to ride home today.
Yeah,
And then the other day.
right. I don't know. Anyways, not much going on. We got a short day today. Salvation Army half off day, so be going there at 8:30. Get off here. So let's see. Anything exciting happening with anybody? Hmm. I'm just looking. Hmm. I'm looking at my list, and like there's like 6 channels right here. This channel does not exist. This channel does not exist. This channel does not exist. I have no idea what it is. But then again, I don't know. If I was smart, I would be the YouTube owner, but I'm not. Yankee, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. I was in a different one. Well, good morning, Kathy Miller. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, you're showing up in chat. I was just in a different. I had a different screen open. Was in there looking around. Sorry about that. Nobody was here, so I was just looking around. Huh? Huh? I don't know. But you're here now. So. Today's early day. Somebody's got it on the channel. That's right. You're absolutely right there, Yankee. Anyways, welcome to the most mind-numbing, spine-tingling show you'll ever see at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm not so sure you'll see something better at 6:31, but at 6:30, it's going to be the most mind-numbing show you'll see. Glad to have you here. Look, did the ladies, did they survive the cold night last night, hopefully? No. I know, right? Yeah. Kids are all getting up for school. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to go to school. Yeah. No. Put your jeans on. No. Told you. She said, I'm not aware of that.
You are. Give me that back.
Concessions. It's the mind. It's a test of the mind. Yeah, the will. Oh yeah, I bet it's been a long, cold winter for them. So, yeah. They're probably saying, well, "Why ain't this old man got heat out here?" Oh. Yeah, to put a wood burner out there for them there. You know, you get you a couple of smart, get them a couple of them birds, get them smart enough, they can be able to, to put the wood in it for you. No timeouts today. Oh, nobody's gonna time me out. So, anyways, yeah, you get them ladies out there, teach them how to put, wood in the fire, you know. Well, then that way you don't have to worry about it. And then after you teach them how to do that, then you teach them how to light it, so you don't even have to be out there for that. When they cut and split. Well, that's another way of looking at it. Yeah. Good morning, Molly Gordon. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. You know what's going through my mind right now? The rooster out there stacking logs on top of the, splitter and running it. Oh. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Well, you're welcome. So how are you doing, Kevin? And you know what Yankee's thinking about? I never thought of that. Rooster out there with log splitter splitting. I know, it's a morning stream. We can make it more exciting by timing you out, but you asked us not to, so we're not going to. Honestly, or a polite conversation. I don't care, which way you want to say it. Or you could say it honestly, but do it politically correct. Waiting for buzzards to land, yeah. Shh, buzzards, that's right. Oh, okay. Oh, you're really fine. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. Things must be really terrible for you. Made homemade pizza last night. It's pretty good. I took naan bread, Naan, and I had some spaghetti sauce that was left over in the refrigerator. Took a couple of tablespoons of spaghetti sauce and I put it over each slice of naan bread. I put provolone cheese on top of that. And that was just for some of the kids because they don't like nothing but cheese. So I did provolone cheese on it, and I sprinkled some sauce on top of it to help it, melt. So when it got hot. Then the other night I was at that food auction and I bought 2 7-ounce packages of pepperonis, and they were, this big around. So I piled pepperoni on a couple of them, and then on the ours, I piled. Okay, tell them bye. Then, okay. That hurt. On ours, I piled pepperoni, mild, or the red and yellow sweet peppers, not bell peppers, but the long ones that look like hot peppers, but they're sweet. I sliced some of them up, and I put mushrooms on it and a provolone cheese. And those were good, man. Easiest pizzas ever. So, the naan bread is expensive, but I don't buy it until they put a $1 off sticker on it or $2 off sticker, and then I buy it that way. Put it in the freezer because it'll stay good. You put it in your refrigerator, it'll stay good for months. Put it in your freezer, and it's good for you have it for a year, so or more. But I had I brought in 4 packages yesterday. I only used 2 packages. Some of them are depends on what you're getting. Some packages have 4 slices in it. Some packages only have 2. So, but naan bread is actually, for lack of a term, it's a flatbread and it's really good, man. So, yep, it was a Murphy pizza there, Big Steve. Yeah, worst pizza ever. Yeah. I'm glad you weren't here to suffer through any of that because I wouldn't want you to had to eat any of it. So it was a good thing though. Joyce McGuire, how are you doing? You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Nope. I go to the doctor tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So, the regular physician, we're going to have us a talk on my shoulder now. So, because it's not getting any better and it's hurt worse, So, you've seen it catch on me right there. So. And that's what happens at night. It'll do that. It'll wake me right up. And, then it hurts all night. I can't sleep. Yeah. Indian flatbread, same thing. Doing good. Hopefully you're doing good, Joyce. Oh. One day I'm going to make homemade tortillas and do a video on it. I've never done it, but I want to get me a tortilla press. I want to get the normal ones are 8-inch. I want to get a bigger one, like a 10-inch. That way you can do the burritos and stuff like that. Curry sucks. Sorry. That's just heartburn and a paste right there, man. Waiting to get you. No. You go over there to India, and that's all you smell is curry. Do we run here? Of course we do. I've been told 2,000 times we don't run. Oh yeah, a little heartburn. It'll burn the living hell out of you. So. Yeah. Nobody wants to get around this morning. Dragging their feet. Love curry chicken over white rice. What about curry chicken over saffron rice? I'm not too big on the saffron. I really don't like that flavor. Oh, tastes too perfumey to me. So, anything going on with anybody? 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 Viewer? Viewer? Um, I said I gotta go to the Salvation Army today. Do that. Be a good day. Jasmine rice. I'm really not that big of a fan on anything but white or wild rice. So, all right, Joyce, you have yourself a great day. Take care now. We'll see you later. Um, let's see what else is going on. You love rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat? I bet you do. I make a good beef tips or beef, beef and gravy over rice. So, Kathy Buck said I like it. We haven't had that in a long time. I had to make that one day, but it's pretty good. So,
What you got? How that big bag was.
yeah. I guess somebody day before yesterday tried to pick up some kids outside, just one block over, or pick up a girl one block over. They tried 3 times to get her, and she ran. They got the description of the truck, and the old man is some guy, gray hair, but he had a mask over his face, over his mouth, so you couldn't see half of him. People like that just had to be put out of everybody else's misery. Shot first and then ask questions later. Exactly how I feel about them. It's terrible. So give me a subject, somebody. Let's talk about something. You stopped a kidnapping once? That's good. Good morning, Jerry. Who was it? Who were they trying to kidnap? I was held hostage once. Yep. I was 19 years old. Woman grabbed me right around the throat and said, "Hey, you either marry me or you're never going to see outside civilization again." So I ended up marrying her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said I was held hostage once. Yeah. They saw who it was. Nah. So I used to tell my grandkids that, I said, huh? telling grandkids and my kids that, yeah, somebody might kidnap me. I said, yeah, once you start talking, they'll bring you back. They'll be paying us to take you. Ain't nobody ever going to kidnap me because I'll just sit down. What are you going to do? Drag me around? That's the biggest thing, if you're getting kidnapped, and you can, get on the ground. It's hard to get a person off the ground, especially when you're struggling, against them. So, but do tell us, Steve. Huh. I don't know how he got all them black eyes and cuts and bruises. He must have fell down. Here, they used to do it. They don't do it anymore now that there's cameras, but they used to do elevator rides at the jailhouse. You would go for an elevator ride if you were an ass. They'd put you in the elevator with 3 or 4 police officers. And they would take you to the top floor and back down to the bottom floor. But something seemed to happen between the top floor and the bottom floor. Usually you got your ass kicked between all the floors. And then when it's all said and done, you come back down, they drag you to your cell. What happened? Well, the elevator stopped and he fell. Yeah. All right there, Jerry, you have yourself a great night or morning. Get some good sleep. Yeah, go ahead and blog it. We'll watch it. No. I did stop a serial killer one time. Yep, I took away the milk. That box thanked me. No more serial killing for that person. No. Yeah. Yankee wants to know when you're going to start putting more videos on your channel. I told her I've been trying to get her to.
I don't know.
She doesn't know. So, yeah, they do videos of you taking care of the kids.
Yeah, right.
That would that would make sure people didn't want to have any more children. Really? Is that what? I don't want any of them. No.
I wonder if he left work early.
Oh. I should be here in a couple minutes. All right.
Okay. Put it down. No, Carly, go to the bathroom instead of the last minute. I don't recall my mother ever come over, get my kids off, just look at a dress.
Yeah.
Mom, I was potty upstairs.
Well, that's your job.
No. No.
Yeah. Huh. Well. What do you do? Pull a knife on you?
Every time you get ready to go, I gotta go potty now. You know,
Did he throw the hammer at him or hit him in the melon? Okay. Seen a picture the other day of a police officer. I believe it was a police officer. Huh. Obviously, I'm missing part of the story. What was in the box, for one thing? Anyways, I seen a picture yesterday or the day before. I think the guy was a police officer. He had a great big knot on his head. Been shot with a .45. The bullet actually hit. His skull was so thick it couldn't penetrate. You could see the bullet sitting right there, just at the skin level. Oh, okay. Well, I guess a hammer would be the best thing, actually. Put it underneath the table, so when they steal and they take off running, you throw the hammer, hit them in the back of the melon. They lay there dead. You grab your cash box and say, I don't know what happened to him, officer. He was just sitting there, and next thing I know, he fell over. I decided I would call 911 after I got done eating my breakfast. That's my problem. I'm too quick on the phone to call 911 to get help for the poor person. First of all, I'd have to have breakfast and have a couple of cups of coffee, and might run to the store for an errand, and then come back and call. Yeah. Go over and kick him a couple times, see if he's still breathing. So that's when you call for help for him. That way they don't never do that stuff again. Huh. Well, your friend should have threw the hammer at him right then. Because if you threw the hammer at him, probably would have hit him in the head or hit him someplace and probably would have rendered him incapacitated. And then you guys could have had him arrested right then and there. You could have sat on top of him, squoze the life out of him, Big Steve. Pushed the air clean out of the feller. You could have pressed him like a sorghum press and pressed all the oxygen clean out of his blood system. Then the guy would be, 250 feet tall and 1/8 inch thick. That's okay. I'm playing with you, Big Steve. So I gotta tell them, somebody wants some money, give it to them. It ain't worth dying over. Yeah, all it takes is one idiot. That's all it takes. One idiot to be an idiot.
Yeah. So look at that precious hair of yours.
What?
What?
What, Harley?
Gotcha.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah. Pretty ponytail. Yeah. You die for the money? Nah, ain't no sense of dying for it. You can always make more money. You would die just because you give up the will to live, Kevin. That's why. Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever.
It's his birthday today.
Huh?
It's his birthday today.
It was his birthday yesterday. Yeah.
What's it money?
Yeah, he's 50. He's 58.
What's it money?
Uh-huh.
Girls.
Okay. You can't be on here.
He's being a prick, isn't he?
No, I ain't being a prick. You can't be on here. They
Get over it.
Kavana was on mine yesterday and they unmonetized it. Yeah. Go look at it. It's got a gold or yellow flag on it. You're welcome.
You're gonna have a DOA.
Huh?
Yours.
I hear you.
You're gonna have a DOA tag on yours.
Dead on arrival? That's right.
Get on.
They don't want to go to school.
What's our tag?
They only got 3 more days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Well, they don't go to school Friday, do they? Yeah, they might.
Get up. Think about it.
Is he upstairs?
Must be.
Huh.
But, you know, even if, no, not my problem. She probably ain't going so that she can go see her fam dam.
Huh.
Go take it. When she missed the bus, she overslept. Don't worry about these kids, because my mother would get them.
Yeah.
I could sleep in.
It's-
No, I think he told him there's a pair of shoes.
all right. Huh.
Yeah.
Is his coat there?
What?
His coat.
There's a brown coat here.
Huh. Yeah, it must be here. Oh.
Oh, yeah, he's home.
Lunch pail here?
What?
His lunch pail?
Well, no, we leave that in the car.
Yeah.
You got money right now, so you don't need to take a lunch pail.
Oh, okay.
You can afford it out of the vending machines now.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. So. It is nice when Big Steve behaves, yes, isn't it? Ain't got everybody timing him out, you know, Big Steve's behaving, so. It is nice. So,
You need to get on there and get your seatbelt on this side. Yeah?
why she didn't want to put her seatbelt on?
Yesterday. I should have looked at me.
Yeah. Hell, when I was a kid, we didn't have seatbelts in our bus.
You didn't go to Head Start.
I know. I don't know what's the difference. A bus is a bus.
Next year.
Big Steve says, hello, Mama.
Why did you try to talk to me now? He didn't talk to me when I was on earlier.
She said, why you try and talk to her now? You didn't talk to her when she was on there. Good morning, Caroline. She always makes you feel so good, doesn't she, Big Steve? Yeah. You're looking lovely as ever, Caroline. I'll be right back. I gotta give me a cup of Java. Pretty good stuff, man. I don't know where that. Yeah, you love Kathy. What a gal. Yep. She is. What a gal. She's outside right now waiting for the school bus. Having her smoke and a cup of coffee. I made a pot too while I was there. So, good stuff, man. Hey, Seth Fishing. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. So, everybody got anything exciting you want to talk about? Now, I already come up with the most mind-numbing, spine-tingling show at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard. I wasn't guaranteeing anything after 6:30. 6:31, you're on your own. But it was mind-tingling or mind-numbing and spine-tingling. Yeah. You love Jewish food or kosher food, yeah? I'd like to be able to afford them hot dogs. With the Hebrew Nationals, I'd like to be able to afford them, but I can't afford to buy them and sell them. So, bus is here. Your mind is still, well, see, I did the trick then, didn't I, Yankee? Mind numbing, spine tingling. That's right. I wasn't guaranteeing anything after 6:30. No. But gotta keep an eye on the coffee pot. I hope it doesn't overflow. Oh. But some days it's oyster. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's okay. Oyster Valet. That was probably the first one God's calling, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, they probably were, Yankee. Jewish Redneck Preppers. How are you doing here? Nice. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you here. You stopped for good now? Okay. I didn't see you was in here, but I'm glad to see you now. It's been a while since you've been in here, Jewish. Nice to see you. I don't, I'm not a great big oyster fan. I've never been an oyster fan. Not a crab or a lobster fan either. I think if you got to work that damn hard to eat your meal, it ain't worth it. Now, I will eat clam strips fried. As long as they've been cut up and fried, I'll eat them. But, eat them out of the shell, no. No. It has been a while. Easy on the sir part. I had to look around and see who you was talking to, Jewish. Yeah, they're supposed to. It's an aphrodisiac. That's what they say. Well, anytime you start eating them slimy things, you got something better else you want to do anyways. Something else you want to do better. So, there. I bet, yeah, Howard Johnson used to have a good fried clam biscuit. No wonder you eat oysters all the time. I gotta check. As Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez says, at the tippy top.
She didn't want Anna. And our uncle with Anna. The little girl is cool. She said, don't touch me.
Isn't she special?
I don't know.
Oh,
Huh?
yeah, big message. I get it. And I'm in. I'll watch it. I'll be upstairs. Somebody walking.
That's it. 7:20 next video too, so.
Yeah.
Who cares, huh?
Oh,
Oh, bye, honey.
bye.
Daddy loves you.
Hasta la vista. Calamari, yeah, that's right.
Dad loves you.
Chicken gizzards are good, yeah. The best way to cook chicken gizzards is you boil them first in a soft boil and tenderize them. Then you bread them, you let them cool down, you bread them and then deep fry them. I love chicken livers too. I used to, I haven't had them in years, but it's getting about time for that Testy Festy. March 23rd, they serve testes, all beef testes, and chicken gizzards. So, yeah. Happy Fat Tuesday, everyone. Happy Fat Tuesday, Bobby. I wonder how, if you took beef liver and you cut it up into chunks and you floured it and then deep fried it. So like you'd have, chicken McNuggets. You got liver McNuggets. I wonder how good that would go over. Mm-hmm. Serve it with a beef gravy dipping sauce. Now you're talking. Instead of French fries, you get mashed taters and corn. Now, I've either made a bunch of people sick or I've got a bunch of people saying, I don't know. Steve ain't never looked that upset. Thanks for pointing that out to us. No, ain't never had lamb fries either. But I'm sure if they come out with them, the missus will try them. What are you, chopped liver? Huh. There is a channel. There's a guy that runs around here. His name's Chopped Liver. Sure. I don't know. Calling Chopped Liver. Calling Chopped Liver. Hey, Chopped Liver, are you here? He's a lurker. He's always in my channel. He's always lurking, though. He don't hardly ever come out. No. I don't know. We can give him a call. Chopped Liver. I don't know. There he is. Told you he'd be here. He's a worker. Yes, I've seen the great outdoors with John Candy. What's your name? The guy's been said 32 times. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, fellas, when the barometric pressure changes and you see him running, you better head for the hills. Yeah. Yesterday was, let's see, 25 years John Candy passed away, 1994. Oh. Well, you know, he was a victim of his own circumstance. So passed away at a young age, but I don't know how old he was. But he every day caterers would bring him lobsters, steak, butter sauce, and all that other stuff, you know, and you can't eat that stuff 24, 7 days a week, and not expect it to do something to you. So have a salad, John, once in a while. Well, Chris was a good guy too, but he was his own demise himself. Drug overdose. I don't feel, I don't feel sorry for any of them that self-destruct like that. Chris Farley, that was a drug overdose. John Belushi, drug overdose. I don't feel sorry for any of them. Let's see, David Carradine. Don't feel sorry for him either. That wasn't a drug overdose. That was erotica self-asphyxiation or something like that. They found him hanging, in a closet with his leathers on and everything else. Don't feel sorry for him. That's your own demise. Luke Perry died yesterday. 90210 had when he suffered a stroke or something a couple of days ago, and then passed away yesterday. Fame and money don't buy happiness. Robin Williams, I don't feel sorry for him either. He had all the money in the world, even though he had depression. Even with all the money in the world, you can still be depressed. I understand that. But you have all the money in the world, you can get the help you need. And he didn't do it. So. No, our grandkids are there. They just went into school today. They're there. Their spring break ain't until next week or week after or whatever. And then it's only, I think, Friday and Monday or something like that. They only get a couple of days off. Oh. Oh. You're right. Anybody that's rich and famous and self-destructs like that, I have no sympathy from. So. O.J. Simpson. Don't have any sympathy for him either. Damn well he killed his wife and her boyfriend, ex-wife and boyfriend or whatever. And there's a reason why they didn't give his arthritis medicine to him, because if the gloves don't fit, you must have quit. Well, yeah. Doesn't take an Einstein, and they should have brought in a doctor and said, hey, the prosecuting attorney should have, if you don't take your medicine, your hands are going to swell on up. And they should have made him take his medicine, like he's supposed to. They should have made him, sit right there and watch him take it. And I bet that swelling wouldn't have went up. I bet his hands would have fit them gloves in. Bill Cosby, self-destruction. I don't feel sorry for him either. No.
break is until the first week of April.
First week of April is their spring break. So, Mardi Gras. Tammy's not over there catching beads, is she? There's been a lot of celebrities that's done themselves in or done themselves away, and have no sympathy for them for what they've done. Kurt Cobain, no sympathy whatsoever for him. All right, there, Kevin. You have yourself a great day, man. See you later. Guns N' Roses, or whatever his was he on Guns N' Roses? I can't remember. But Courtney, I can't even remember her last name either. But man, she was a tramp. Excuse me. Did I say that out loud? Yeah. So she was in the movie Hustler with and I just had the name on the tip of my tongue. Can't say it now. So Nirvana, that's right. Courtney Love. He did have his troubles. Yeah, Robin Williams was another. He had his troubles, but he had all the money in the world. With all the money in the world, you can seek the professional help you need, and get it. And he didn't do it. He didn't open up, and he didn't, let them help him. And, that way, I don't feel sorry for that. There's plenty of other people that don't have any money that love to have the same chance that he had for the same kind of treatment that he could afford. So, that's right. Mr. Mock showed him a trick. Never throw a large dill pickle in a microwave. He showed me the video. That's right. It is something. Oh. You're right. All that money in the world, you can't buy your life. Good morning, Mr. Mock. How are you doing? No. I thought that was pretty interesting. Your wife found out about that trick there, Mr. Mock. He said that to me. I typed back, did your wife show you that trick? Yeah. I should send it to my wife and let her look at it. She laughed. Okay. I messaged Junkyard this morning, and his daughter's going to go in for surgery at 1:00 today. Surgery done, and I just okay, prayers are with you. So hopefully everything's okay. I just seen that. Anyways, I want to show this to my wife. I'm going to send it to her. Mr. Mock sent it to me. You'll laugh. It's a video. Kim got a kick out of it. I bet he did. I thought it was funny too. I wasn't expecting that. It would have been funny if it had been green. Yeah. Last game, I missed Mardi Gras. Damn. I got a trip planned for next week for it. They changed the schedule on me. Oh, your wife, Kim. Okay. I thought you were talking about Kim's wife. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Was she there looking at it? Was she there looking at it? I mean, looking at it, licking her lips? Why can't you be like that? Yeah. That was funny. Starts throwing beads, that's right. The reason why he's glad today's the last day is because Tammy's been over there at Mardi Gras catching beads. She got a whole bushel basket of them. I'll send it to you, Bobby. Bobby McNutt took a long break. What's he doing? Taking a break now? Oh, he just started. Let me send this to a few people.
I'm glad I didn't have that on full screen.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. Mr. Mock sent that to me. I wasn't expecting that. Well, passed out on live stream? Oh, okay. I guess he does. I don't know. From what I understand, he does. Somebody told me I was ill the other day on Facebook. I posted a picture of Fred Flintstone sitting in a hot rod with Wilma, leaning against the rock wheel, and then Fred had his head stuck through the window of the house, and he yelled, "Barney, quit eating my pebbles." And then there was Wilma that said she'd been pinched by Brett Kavanaugh 6000 BC. I said, oh, you're sick. I said, it's just a cartoon. It's a cartoon. It isn't real. It's a cartoon. Yeah, alcohol and pills, bad combo. You're right. I haven't been getting on YouTube much after I get off here during the day. It's just, I've got so many things working right now or doing that I've got to get done. It's just hard. That's right. Cartoons ain't real. So that's what I told her.
Excuse me, DOA over there.
So it's just a cartoon. No. I'm going to unfriend you. Well, sorry. But I don't remember asking that person for a friend request. They asked me for one, so I tell everybody personally, when you want to be a friend of mine on Facebook, you get what you get, because I'm totally different on Facebook than I am here. So ask Mr. Mock or Bobby, they'll tell you. Mo Malati, nice to see you come back. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, long, loose, and full of juice. That's right. Yeah. How you doing? Mo. No, it's more. I keep getting that confused. Who sings that? Billy Idol, right? So I think so. I can't remember. Once your age starts to hit you, you start losing things. Like I can't remember where I put my whatchamacallit. And that's something, because now I can't even remember what I lost. Now that I can't remember where I put my whatchamacallit, I can't even remember what my whatchamacallit was called. So, but when I find it, I'll remember. Hey, there it is. So, wait till you guys get my age. You'll start thinking the same thing. Mm-hmm. That's something y'all got to look forward to. Losing it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one, and don't throw a pickle in the microwave. That's right. Stranger things have happened, Bobby. Like they say, it's like throwing one down a hallway. You can get it to bounce and hit both walls. That's fine. At least you're touching something. So what's going on with everybody? I keep asking, but nobody keeps answering. So I do have a thing. I'm going to Salvation Army, half off, 50-50, 50%, whatever you want to call it. So, yep, that's right. Don't show it to Tammy. You'll be all done. Where you going? Bobby said, Tammy, where you going? I'm going to the store to get me a jar of Lasix. It's Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Hey, everybody, it's Brandy. Good morning, Brandy. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Bobby Sprinkle, while Tammy's at the store getting a gallon jug of Vlasic pickles. Could you have her pick me up some beef bouillon, please? Just asking. Yeah, all right. I'll look for a meat grinder for you. That's right. I figured your garage would be heated 24/7. Your poor little, Mach 1 wouldn't get the sniffles or whatever out. Brenda's World. Good morning. I sent you a video too, Brenda. That's right. She didn't need you no more. That's right. You're looking lovely as ever, Brenda. Are you on your way to work? The Mach 1's at your dad's house? Okay. Does he got it in the heated garage? Yeah, let your dad pay for the heat to heat the car. Yeah. That's right. Today is your Saturday, and then tomorrow's your Sunday. Yeah. So you had a Saturday and a Saturday and a Sunday tomorrow. How does that work? You didn't go to work yesterday, did you? The last time I talked to you. Well, maybe you had to have a talk with your dad to have him put some heat in that garage for you there, Mach. Say, Dad, the Mach 1's going to get sniffles. That's the least you could do. Yeah. So you had a 3-day weekend. Starting to think I know where Emily's getting her work ethics from. Yep. Hi, Emily. Oh, well, tell her I said hi. Don't want to poke a sleeping bear. You need coffee? Okay. Kicking it with Karen and Beyond Sauerkraut. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. Looking lovely as ever. Oh. And what's Dr. Phil supposed to be about? I haven't seen Dr. Phil in years. Last time I seen Dr. Phil is Catch Me Outside. What do you think about that? Mm-hmm. Hmm. I may be stupid, but what's Chris Watts? Or who is Chris Watts? I don't know. Oh, okay. The guy that killed his wife and 2 kids and then buried him at work. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then said he didn't know anything about it. Yeah. Yeah. And that's something. Why waste the taxpayer money? Somebody should just off that dude and get it over with. I'm all for capital punishment, especially if they've been found guilty. I believe in the old days. Found guilty on Friday, you're swinging on Sunday. That way you got Saturday all day to think about what's coming up Sunday. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what you do is you put a noose in the cell, tie it, hanging from the ceiling, and you put it in there just in case he wants to do it himself. That and a stool, in case he wants to get it over with beforehand. Save the taxpayers some money. I have no sympathy for him. I don't believe we got to keep killers alive for 30 years before we execute them because it's unhumane. Guilty on Friday, swinging on Sunday. That's the way I believe. And we got to get more people to think that way, and this stuff would stop. It would. But he might be innocent. Well, I'm pretty sure he's not. I don't think there's been too many serial killers or too many killers that's actually been innocent. So. People like that don't have a conscience, Brandy. If he'd have had a conscience, he'd have stopped after the first one. He didn't have a conscience. He doesn't have a conscience. It ain't going to bother him. What will bother him is if you say, hey, today's Friday, tomorrow, guess what? Today's 12:30 a.m. or today's 12:30 p.m. Every 15 minutes, we're going to come walking by and saying, Monday, 6:30, you're swinging. After you do that for 10 or 15 hours, the guy's going to get tired of listening to it, and he's either going to hang himself or, tune you out, one of the two. That's where he's going to get his conscience from. He doesn't care about, what he did. If he did, he would have stopped, and he didn't. But when he knows his own life is on the line, that's when he's going to get a reality check or a conscience. So that's right. You're absolutely right, Caroline. It is a heavy topic this morning, but it wasn't really supposed to be the topic, but I do believe, and a lot of people believe the same thing I do. You can turn the other cheek and all this other stuff. That's fine. Forgive the guy, but make the guy pay. No sense of leaving him sit there and rot for 30, 40 years. Because he costs the taxpayers money every day he's there. Why should the taxpayers have to pay the burden? It's not right. Oh, we're going to make him pay restitution. Where's he going to get the money from? He ain't going to get no money. So, just like the Green Mile. Yep, that's right. Let them fry.
But she told me.
And you're right. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. But, and it's not a revenge thing. It's a justice thing. So, that's the thing. No more 30 years sitting languishing in prison, to face an execution date. They had to change that. It's a waste of time and money. It is. Less than 100 years ago, you didn't wait 30 years to go, be sentenced to death. Less than 100 years ago, I'm pretty sure up to like the 1930s or 1940s, if you were sentenced to death, it didn't take very long. You didn't get a second chance or a third chance. Somebody started getting a little butthurt and said, we can't just kill these people. Let's let them languish in prison for a long time. And then we'll, give them 50 chances to go to court and prove they're wrong. you know, that the people were wrong and that they were right, and will all cost, you know, lawyers will cost us money and everything. It's, you know, it's getting to the point where it's ridiculous. There ain't no other country. I don't believe there's any other countries that'll give you a second, third, and fourth chance, you know, to prove that you're innocent. All right, let's do it this way. You found guilty? Fine. 6 months from the day you're found guilty, you better come up with the proof to find out that you're innocent, or then you swing. So, let them, you know, take care of them for 6 months and then let them swing. So for 6 months, you better spend every waking second that you're up researching and finding evidence and stuff. So. No, I never said 30 days. You know, the next day. If you're convicted on Friday, you swing on Sunday. You know, it gives you 1 day to think about, you know, your sins. So, but you know, people say, oh, that's not enough time. We'll give the guy 6 months. You know, he better be in that research law laboratory or whatever, law library or whatever you want to call it, researching on the internet, looking for evidence. Because if he ain't got it, you know, and you can tell the ones that aren't, you'd be able to tell the ones that are guilty because they'd be half-ass looking. The ones that are innocent, you'd be able, they're frantically searching 24 hours. You know, they'd sleep 2 hours a day, search 22 hours a day, you know. But that's the way I feel, and a lot of people feel the same way. We just got to get our panty waste government to quit thinking the other way. It's inhumane. Well, so is abortion, but you don't see them stopping that now, do you? No. You're right. It didn't take them 30 days to talk about what they did. Or think about what they did. That guy that killed his wife and 2 kids, I have no sympathy whatsoever. Too bad somebody doesn't shim him or off him in prison. No. Yeah, he's complaining about the cold. Maybe he's bring Big Mama back, yeah. Let's see. Jeffrey Dahmer, you know, they put him out in general population. Didn't take them very long to get rid of that psycho. So, even people in prison don't like psychotic bastards. You know, they tend to want to get rid of them because they're not safe in prison with them. That's why. I get one guy said in that movie, you guys think I'm trapped in here with you? No, you're trapped in here with me. Yeah, that's why they don't like psychos in prison. So, oh, I don't remember it, but I've seen it. Yeah, I'm too young to remember Jack Ruby off in Oswald. So. Yeah, it is. It's such a cold place down there, Linda. It must be, what, 35, 40 degrees down there today? Oh. So. Yeah. And we need to have better laws, stricter laws, get rid of this, you know, we don't want to hurt their feelings kind of bull stuff. You know, it's not right. Yep, he did. He saved the country money. But then again, it was a cover-up to begin with, so. John Kennedy was coming out Oh, 2 weeks before his assassination, he said there was a crime perpetrated against the United States and that he was going to be bringing out evidence to it. And what it was is the Federal Reserve and Vietnam War. I, to this day, believe that Johnson and Halliburton had something to do with it, and Federal Reserve had something to do with Kennedy's demise. They had everything to lose and nothing to gain by him being alive. Right. Sorry, go back to the old ways. The old West, you're right. Oswald didn't do it. Oswald was a marksman at best. At best. He didn't do it. And besides that, did you guys see the bullet they found? That they have the evidence of bullet. The bullet never even had a scratch on it. How did it go through that much brain tissue, that much skull, bone, skin, brain, went through the seat into a shoulder and come out somebody's kneecap? And it looked like it was a brand new bullet. So you tell me, was it? It was fake. It was staged. It was actually a planned murder. So, Yeah. 10 shows a day? Huh. Want to become a forensic scientist? CSI? Huh. You're watching one now? You better turn that off and pay attention to this show right here. Yeah. I've got, I taped Cold Winter Nights or something like that. It was about Oakland County back in the 70s or 80s. I can't remember. I haven't watched it yet. It was about 4 kids that come up missing, and the person of interest was an executive's son from GM, a high executive, his son from GM. But the guy hung himself or killed himself before they caught him. So, but he was a person of interest there. So, you watch it while you work. So. Good morning, 1980. Nice to see you here. Excuse me for a second. People, I got to powder my nose. Oh, I'm back. Had to powder my nose. Yeah. I have never watched an episode of Blue Bloods, or I do watch Law and Order once in a while, but I haven't seen a new one. I like NCIS, NCIS New Orleans. I don't like the Los Angeles one. There's too many flakes and freaks out there in California, if you know what I mean. Not that Big Steve Entertainment is one, but there's a lot of them out there. Mark of a Killer on Oxygen. Okay. But I like watching Live PD, Body Cam, that stuff. So. Oh, God. Oh, man. It's getting worse and worse. So. But there's nothing wrong. So. like watching 2020 once in a while. I taped American Pickers last night only because they're in Michigan at one of the oldest Michigan farms, and I wanted to know where that was. Because I thought one of the oldest Michigan farms was down here in Lenawee County, and I think it still is. So, good morning, Rocky Brook. So, I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but we'll find out, won't we? I know they were in Tecumseh, Michigan, which is like 15 miles from here last summer. So it very well could be. I didn't get to see that episode, but you know. I'm sorry to hear that. What did you sell? Sold 2 items? Well, that's good. Now, back in the 70s, my ex-brother-in-law, he was out in Colorado with his friend. They were hitchhiking, and they were camping alongside, out in the woods someplace, and his friend decided he wanted to go to town and do some drinking. So he walked into town and never come back. Well, my brother-in-law went to town, ex-brother-in-law went to town the next day to see if he could find his friend. And they did find his friend. They found him in a dumpster. He'd been murdered. So he was out in Colorado for the longest time, talking to the police and stuff, and he had to do a eyewitness or identify the body, and then he had to identify all the evidence. They found the guy that done it, and so he had to identify his friend's wallet. The guy took his shoes, his wallet, his shirt, and his watch and stuff. So. Huh. How old was the friend that was killed? Oh, that's pretty cool there, Rocky. John, how are you doing? Nice to see you here. I'm having an awesome day. How are you doing? Glad to have you here. You are awesome yourself. So, you guys got to check out Carry On Jeff and John. Nice channel. Great channel. Cooking channel. He's a chef. So, I try to be, John, I try to be. They were both 13. Oh, God. And they tried him for an adult? Or did they put him in juvie hall until he turned 18? Well, the guy is 13, so, and you're in your 50s, so he's been there for 40 years. He might as well just stay in there because his life is over anyways. And if he gets out, he's going to go back to a life of crime because that's the only thing he knows. Yep, check out Brandy's channel too. Hey, Brandy. Hey, it's Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Check them all out. If you guys don't know one another, go up there, up and down the chat room and check out everybody's channel. Even if they're not here no more, check out their channel. Check them out. 1980, you still in here? You said hi, and then you hadn't said anything since. Marie Kaplinger, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. You're welcome. It was good. It was really good. That's why I said, if you're going to can it, John, that's why I said, you rinse it because you don't want all that grease in your jars. Yeah, even though grease gives a flavor, but you still don't want all that grease in your jars. Ain't nothing worse when you open up a can of something, and it's got all that grease in there. Like beef stew will have a bunch of grease in it. And I realize it gives it flavor, but it's not appealing. So you can give it flavor by adding seasonings and stuff. Like I put bay leaf in mine and salt and pepper. I could have put some, rosemary or thyme in it to give it a little bit of interesting flavor, but I didn't. But it was good. Now, if you're just cooking it to who deleted your messages? I don't know. Why was your message deleted there, John? Did you do it? Anyways, if you're just cooking the hamburger soup to eat it, you don't need to rinse, the hamburger. Just drain it real good. So, but I rinsed it in hot water several times to get it, all the grease off. But then you season it. If you're putting it in soup, if you're just going to cook it and eat hamburger soup, then just season it like you would regular hamburger, and then just drain it, and then put it in your soup. So, are you still here, John? Yeah. All right. That sounds like that one movie where they took on that one kid. They found that dead guy, and they took all them kids down there to see him. So. Yeah, I know. What's going on? Stand by me. Yep. Stand by me. Won't you stand by me? Nobody better timed out Carry On, John or Jeff. I don't see anywhere where he is timed out. Oh, not too much. Not too much. 1980. I've got to go in 18 minutes. I'm getting off here. Salvation Army has their 50% off for seniors, so I'm going to go there and see what they got. Please just sing SP Low. I have no what SP Low is. Okay, I don't know. Oh. Huh. I don't know what happened. Oh, sing solo. I have no idea what solo is. You got me confused, Jeff. Didn't mean to. I don't see what did you time him out? Oh, so you can't. Oh, you want me to sing low so you can't hear me? I don't see anywhere where it says he got timed out. So, but where does it say he got timed out at? Oh, I know you didn't say anything out of order, John. It was an accident. Bobby hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. So, but I didn't see where it said you were timed out. I was looking. So, but anyways, about that hamburger soup, like I was saying, it's pretty good stuff. If you're just making it to eat it, you don't need to rinse it. But if you're gonna can it, then rinse it and get the extra grease out, then season it. So you're perfectly fine, John. You didn't say anything. You're right. So just big fingers, Bobby. Somehow done it by accident. But I still didn't see where it said that he was timed out or anything. So yep, you are all. I am confused. That's right. I'm so confused. 309. Yeah, you have to wear gloves. Oh, I know why. Hold on. I know why. I can't see it. Because if I tell you why, you ain't gonna believe it. Because somebody took over my channel. But I gotta go back in now. There we go. That's why. Somebody took over my channel and logged me out. Chopped liver done it. I knew that guy was up to no good when I seen him. There you go, I'm back. I'll have to check that out. I made, last night, John, I made non-bread pizza. Bobby done it. Oh, no. Chopped liver. Chopped liver, he took over my channel. So, he hacked me, and so I knew it was him. Didn't miss you at all. I know you didn't miss me, yeah. So, anyways, I made non-bread pizza last night. I had some spaghetti sauce in the refrigerator. Quite frankly, I don't know the difference between spaghetti sauce and pizza sauce. I really don't. So I took some spaghetti sauce, put a couple tablespoons on a naan bread, put some provolone cheese on it, and then I sprinkled some spaghetti sauce on top of that, and that's all the little kids wanted was just cheese pizza. And then I did the same thing for the bigger kids, but I piled on pepperonis because they like pepperoni. I bought pepperoni the other day, that big sliced. So I put that on there. And then on ours, I put pepperoni, mushrooms, and the long yellow and green peppers, sliced them up, put on there. That was good. So naan bread is it's Naan, naan bread. It's basically a flat bread. You can buy it at the stores. It's almost like a tortilla, like a flour shell, but it's different shape. It's almost like a pita bread, but it's not. It's in between a flour shell and a pita bread. And it's like this. It's not round. It's oblong or whatever. Pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. So I just had this. I had some spaghetti sauce in the refrigerator, so that's what I used. But it worked. So I know I seen that the other day. I watched that. I used to take flour shells and I would put them on the gas range itself. I'd turn on the range, put them on the range and the stove, and let them char. And then flip them over, let them char again, and then put butter on them and eat them that way. Man, is that ever good for a quick snack? That's delicious. And naan, yep, it originated in India. So. But naan bread it's basically, you can use it as a pizza crust because they show pictures of, making a chicken pizza, and, you can do anything you want with them. And it's practically probably the only bread I can really eat that doesn't bother me. You think you made a mistake about the job offer? Why is that? What did they offer you? What are the perks? And why do you think you made a mistake? You're not happy. Well, if you're not happy, then that's a big mistake, but there you go. But that, if you're talking about doing the tortillas, but you do them on a gas stove, you don't do them on electric, because it'll stick right to the electric burner. So, and you don't want that. So, and best thing to have is a pair of metal tongs, and actually hold on to it because it don't take very long. You turn the heat on, in a few seconds you can have some burnt bread there. So. But I did enjoy that spicy beef that you had there, John. I'm not into, I don't do a lot of heavy spicy stuff, but you had that curry on it. But, to each his own, but I think it would be good. Even if you did it with, you cooked it and put some spices in it and then added a light, and I'm not talking light by, light colored. If you cooked it and then added maybe a couple tablespoons or a half a cup or whatever of beef gravy to it, and made it like what we call like a sloppy Joe here. You give it a little liquid, but it's not liquid enough to pour out, in a ladle, but it's wet. And then pour that on there. I bet that would be good too. Okay. No. All right, everybody. Well, I was going to get out of here in 6 minutes, but I have to. I'm sorry, Marie. I have to go to the little boy's room, and if I go to the little boy's room now, I ain't going to be back in time. So I'm going to take off right now. It's 8:24. So, but y'all have a great day. God bless. Prayers and peace be with you. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Stay dry. And your dog has diabetes. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But y'all take care, and I will see you tomorrow. And we are going to have a panel tomorrow, so Rinda will probably be up here tomorrow. So, and hopefully Junkyard will be back, and hopefully everything goes good with his daughter today. And I don't know, I haven't seen Gina in a couple of days, so hopefully everything's okay with him. But y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, and we will see you tomorrow. That's right. You can work with that. Have a great day, everybody.